Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. A little sunburst on my shoulder there as a recording of this Thursday, April 4th, 2024. I am departing Florida today for the first time in 2024. Got the fountain over here behind me. I am on the back side of the Celebration 7-Eleven, and I'm heading to Denver. Let the road trips, flight trips, departing the state for this year officially begin. It is going to be a hectic rest of the year. Leaving for a few days, back for a few days, leaving for a week, back for a week, leaving for a few days, back for a few days, leaving for a couple weeks, back for a week. You get the picture. That's the way the rest of the year is going to go. Purchased a house tail end of last year, so it has been nice for 3 solid months plus into the 4th month to not go anywhere. That sun is bright. I'm heading to Denver for a few days. Join me. Warm. Whew. Shall you? On the way out of town, need to drop off a couple library books here at the drop-off point. Osceola Library System, West Osceola Library here in town. Drop those off and then head over to MCO, Orlando International Airport. Flying out. Also over at the store, I got a couple packs of gum because some airports don't have gums. I always like to chew gum on a flight. Helps my ears from popping, so I've got to return these 2 books. I don't know if I've ever dropped off books in a little box like this before, but I did. I follow the instructions here. You just slide them in. It's like a mail slot, except you're not mailing anything, you're just dropping off books. That is a lightning rod. Up close, personal with a lightning rod right there. It also looks like one of those spikes that the Dracula character in Monster Squad bedded himself on outside the church at Warner. So I got plenty of time till my flight. I think my flight departs about 2:40. Still got about 2.5 hours, plenty of time. I like to get here just a little bit early. I've missed flights in the past and it's no fun just getting there right as the door's closing and you can't make it onto the plane in time. $24 a day to park here on level 4. Level 3 is the same price too, and 2 is the same price, but most of the spots were up here. There's plenty available. And for the amount of days I'm gone, if I'm gone for more than a week, I'll just leave my car and take either ride share or get dropped off. But if it's less than a week, it's just nice to have my car here. Pay the $24 a day. That way, I can take my time getting in and out of there, make sure I have everything, and then when I get back, just jump in my car and head right home. No problem. Ooh, the tunnel. Really excited to be back at an airport. I mean, I was here picking up my family. My aunt, my cousins, my first cousins, a few days ago. They flew out early this morning, really early this morning. So I was here the other day, but I've not been on a plane this year. First plane flight of the year. I'm walking at a very intense speed because this thing is moving, plus I'm strolling. I love moving platforms and moving escalators. No rental cars on this trip, no rental car here, and I will not be renting a car in Denver. Hanging out with a buddy for the time I'm there. We're gonna be doing a lot of good stuff. No spoilers. Look at this little thing. That's like a safety device right there. Look at that little like thing right there. You don't want to get your head wedged in there. It would be bad. Impromptu, not so detailed, minimal tour of MCO. At least the mural here on the floor. Check it out. You got the space shuttle over here. Look at that. Space Garden. I've seen that mural on the tile on the floor before, but I didn't realize the name of it. It was made in 2017. A guy named Scott Parsons created this. This gift shop right here. Also never noticed that they have little artistic representations of the convention center. Also the fountain at Lake Eola. Is this the I-4 eyesore? Is that the I-4 eyesore right there? Or maybe not, but got the castle and Spaceship Earth right up there. How have I never noticed this little thing before? Or this little side panel. Orlando. A place where when you're either leaving or arriving, you can purchase a miniature indoor palm. Starts off miniature and then it gets to 4 or 5 feet. That would be quite the palm inside. Starts off inside and then you probably got to move it outside. Unless you want a big palm tree in your living room. So those are the arrivals on that side. These are the departures. Now mine's not on there yet, probably because it hasn't updated yet, but take a look at this. There are 3 going to Denver. Southwest and Frontier. I am not flying either one of those, but this is not good.
I know you were just checking it.
Blinking red. That's not good. What's going on in Denver? The icon of the atrium here. The Orlando Airport. The fountain and the flag. Coinciding. Also like the ceiling up top. There's a balloon right there. Someone has lost a balloon up top. Goodbye, balloon. I always got to say goodbye to the traveler here. Not a real person, even though it looks very much like a real person. It is polychromed in oil mixed with accessories, and he's been here since 1985. How realistic is this guy? I mean, that is incredible, right? Got to say goodbye to the dangling minion and the minions that are all standing on top of each other. Goodbye, minions, for now. Live Raptor's looking the other way. He doesn't even want to look at the amount of people that are in line. Look at the amount of people that are over there in the line. I don't want to think about that either. About 10:27. I am looking through gate 46. This is 1 through 59, so standby line. 24 to 28 minutes with the aquarium behind the timestamp there. There's a fish looking at me. Okay, now it's not. Now it's swimming away. Yeah, surprisingly, it's moving a lot faster than the allotted time. Also, this year, one of my, well, I have quite a few goals, but one of them is to get pre-check, and I need to renew my passport and try to do that within the next month or so. Definitely pre-check would be good. This must be the unofficial put all your empty bottles here and don't actually put them in the trash spot. All right, that was relatively quick and painless. Also, nicest and funniest TSA agents I've probably ever gotten. I had my hat in one of the bins and he goes, keep your hat on unless you hear the national anthem. So I kept my hat on. Through it that way. Took my shoes off, belt off. This went in its own bin. That went in a bin. That went on the tray. It was less than what the allotted time was. There's also my shadow. Right there. That's my face. All right, gotta find my plane. Got Frontier. Got Spirit. Got Air Force One right here. Got Southwest. Got American. Got a bigger place set of Spirit. Got American. Southwest. Oh, here we go. United. Right down there. United Airlines. I don't have a particular airline that I always fly. I just kind of roll with it. All right, got some Uniteds over here too. All right, they're loading the luggage onto that one right there. There goes the flying food group right there, which is just motoring very quickly over to deliver some food to some passengers on the flight. And here's yet another one. Again, not my gate, but the airline that I am flying right there. And the control tower.
We're here to help.
Here goes. For the Thai meatballs. Thai meatballs. A little salad here, some rice, and a piece of bread. Good, and I'm not going to eat the cheesecake. I'm staying away from desserts. Even though it's in front of me and it's tempting, I'm going to give it back. Yeah, recently I've kind of made a few little self-proclaimed rules that I've been sticking to. I've been doing really good on them now. I'm not eating healthy every meal, but the 3 rules that I've done the last month or more are no desserts, no soda, and no fried foods. So those are my 3. And it's just very, very little changes. So it's not anything drastic. And obviously I've been doing a lot more cardio and working out a little bit. I'd say probably 3 or 4 days a week I'm on the treadmill, if not more. And I'm starting to see a little bit of changes. Again, I'm not eating healthy everything, but the 3 things I'm not doing: no fried food, no soda, and no desserts. So that's my little qualifications. And we'll see how the next 5 months goes, sticking to that. It is tempting though when you have a piece of dessert right in front of you and you have to let them take it back with the tray. You can't eat it. Gotta stick to it.
the local time is 2:36 p.m. Please stay comfortably seated, so seatbelt signs off.
These are wider than they usually are. These are like extra wide. I got out of the construction zone. Heading to the exit.
Just arrived from Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, big U.S. flag right there. Big U.S. flag. Oh, coming through, ringing the bell. I am really happy to be out of Orlando. Again, I went to a couple spring training games down in Port Charlotte. Stayed in a hotel. But other than that, I have just been in my house since New Year's. I am excited to travel. Rest of the year travel time is now officially underway. John L. Jack Swigert Jr. passed away in '82. There he is right there. Oh, am I gonna make it on this thing? Am I gonna make it on this one? I was getting distracted by Mr. Swigert. Just push me out of the way. There's a lot of construction in here. A lot of people too. All bottlenecking through this section. Let there be light. Look at this. All right, I'm now outside. A buddy of mine's gonna be picking me up shortly. Hang around with him for a few days. Just waiting out here on the little pickup area. All right, my ride arrived. Now we made it out to a little nature preserve. All right, it's official. I'm in Denver with Jim. Hey, everybody. This is like my third or fourth time in your buggy.
It is.
But I've never been here.
Not here.
In the buggy.
You want to tell them where we're at?
We are at a nature preserve. It's an arsenal. What's the technical name of it?
That's a mouthful. I think it's Rocky Mountain Arsenal Nature Reserve.
Rocky Mountain Arsenal Nature Reserve. How you doing?
Look at them all out there.
This is great. And not too far from the airport. It's halfway between the airport and downtown Denver.
Yeah.
Look at it, they're just saying hi.
You got little.
I think that one wants a ride.
You want to ride?
Approaching.
Look at that.
Okay, it says stay in your vehicle. Stay in your vehicle.
Well, we're kind of in our vehicle.
Kind of.
We're
Well,
kind of out of our vehicle.
yeah, I mean, I guess we're technically in the vehicle. There is one right by the road. Right there. Look at that. So close.
Buffalo River.
That might be this might be
Wow.
the closest I've ever been to a buffalo in my life. Like, I've seen them before. San Francisco, there's a section where you can look at buffalo, but they're behind a fence.
Wow. I'm gonna get a picture out.
Wow. Just grazing right by the road. This is insanely close to a buffalo. I mean, look, is this really happening right now? That doesn't even seem real, man. That does not seem real. Look, okay, I can see his eyes.
Look at him. He is huge.
What
All he
the?
wants is that green grass.
I gotta get a selfie with this. Hold on. That's wild.
Let me hold it out here. I'll get in it with you.
Look at that. Yeah, give him a little pat. Get him close. He's getting really close. I'm getting kind of nervous. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. That is amazing.
Wow. He's the only one.
That's the coolest thing, man.
He's 4 over here. Wow.
Oh, heads up, geese. Heads up, geese.
Pardon me.
Now in Florida, we have something called sandhill cranes, and it's the state law that they have the right of way. You have to let I guess every fowl has the right of way.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to hit him.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Little groundhogs right there. Little groundhogs. There's a bunch of them out there. Look at that. They were just like running beside the road and they went back over their little holes. Alright, see you groundhogs. See you later. Also this old bunker here, just to show the proximity to downtown. Off in the distance. A Denver skyline with the Rocky Mountains behind it. Signs for everything. There's one right there for the.
He's right underneath.
And he's right underneath the sign. Oh, yeah, right there, yeah. Scurrying around. There's a bunch of them out here. Look at them all out there on the horizon. Right underneath his own sign.
It's like you parking with your Gym 2E.
Oh yeah,
You got your
right
own
underneath
sign.
it. That's where he knows he's got to stand.
For a photo op.
Oh wow, what's he doing?
To you. Ooh, he's jumping.
That's awesome. Very interesting design on the road. X marks the spot. That was it. Alright, we crossed back over another cattle guard. Back into the bison. Another sign said, now entering the bison area again. And as soon as we cross the cattle guard, a couple hundred yards up, are these. We will be staying in the car, and you will have your foot on the gas.
2 big boys on each side. You know what this reminds me of? The Malachi Crunch. You remember that?
No.
Happy Days? The Demolition Derby episode?
I don't remember
Pinky
that.
Tuscadero?
I remember that.
That was Fonzie's girlfriend, wasn't it? These guys. I got a feeling he wants to keep moving across
Yeah,
the road. I'm
let's,
gonna let him.
They have the right of way.
Oh, sure. But man, they are.
Do not want those things charging us.
Nope. Enjoying their snack.
Mary. There's a Lake Mary in the Orlando area. Also, this is Lake Mary. It's a little fish hatchery. Also, an old house out here. It used to be on the land. It's no longer utilized. No one's living in it. They got the old windmill. And that's going to do it for today. I have made it to Denver, from Orlando to Denver. And I saw a buffalo. The vlog is over.